Hello， 大家好，我是石鱼，欢迎来到我的频道。我们今天继续玩霍格华兹的传承。我们的 Ten 呢，第一个任务就是要找到你的交易厅，然后这里是他的宿舍，这应该就是我的我记得这应该就是我刚刚起来的地方。他偷吃，水果偷吃一下，好像就只有这些，还有茶杯，我用一下。没有东西，好吧，没关系，那我们就直接先走先直接往那个任务的地方走。虽然我很想去别的看看有没有别的寝室来去探索一下。对，的确很不一样。这边也有，那我也进去一下。有没有东西？看起来是没有呢。那我看另外一间。嗨，大家好，我是新来的新生，5年级才开始上课，耶。为什么总觉得我稍微移动转个弯，我的速度就会慢下来？不知道是不是我的控制器的关系，我的把手有问题还是怎样？没关系，看看有没有什么东西。很好奇有什么东西呢？看起来好像没有，好吧。那是什么箱子？上面也有我不知道我们能不能上去。是哪里？在那里。能不能上去啊？这什么？我要吃。里面什么？什么？我不能用一下吗？这什么？学院箱子。眼睛在眨有点恐怖。好，对，我是新来的。
I suppose some introductions are in order.
OK， 那我先跟这个比较近的讲话，里诺拉·艾佛利。
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
接下来大家都很期待你知道你拥有多少本事。我确实得努力跟上大家的。我要按哪一个键？有了。
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... Being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
好的。他刚刚讲到，他说他可能会比较适合去雷文克劳，我问问看他好了。
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
不错这个家族。好，那很高兴认识你。
Nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
这女生好可爱哦，我蛮喜欢她的。哦，这难道就是传说中的赫夫帕夫的那个学院幽灵吗？它的西瓜皮好有特性哦。哎，还是不是？是还是不是啊？哦，这个相框怎么那么的有分量啊？其他的都一般般的那一种感觉。好，没关系。接下来是跟什么亚德莱德跟亚瑟是不是？好，亚德莱德跟亚瑟，亚德莱德欧克斯，来。
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
哇，虽然费格教授要我们不要讲嘛，可是作为赫夫帕夫诚实的、忠诚的，我到底要选择哪一个呢？好啦，我就诚实告诉你啊，对啊，没错啊。
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
哦，谢谢你对我祝我第一天顺利。不过我想问一件事，你刚刚说叔叔，那你叔叔还好吗？
Everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes, he travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
哦，真的哦。先说明哦，你之后不要给我任务哦。好啦，很高兴认识
Thank
你
you,。Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
哎呦，我转，接下来是亚瑟。小猫咪不用害怕，亚瑟普朗尼。
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
哦，是哦，可是我觉得我会选第一个，可惜啊，我觉得魔法奇兽超厉害
I'm
的
sorry
哎
to。hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, Glumbumbles, Bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a Puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
OK， 那你自己有偷偷养过宠
Have
物
you ever
吗？
had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle. And as soon as
Oh.
the Puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
OK， 那就亚瑟祝你好运。
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
我不会迷路的，放心。
Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
哦，好的，我知道了。刚刚是谁跟我讲话？该不会是门口的这个几个？好，先去交易厅外面会见卫斯理教授吧。
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Oh.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Oh, 跟随 ，OK。
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
哦，哎，
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
OK，
Do keep up.
好的。
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
哦
Revelio.
哦，实战指南，家庭小精灵食谱书。这本书综合了过去数百年以来霍格华兹学生最喜欢的食谱，有些菜肴很有可能大家以愿吃的多才爱上，比方说腌制的飞艇里。据说这本书里面有几道菜是赫尔加·赫布帕夫原创的料理。呜呼！你已解锁实战指南挑战，完成挑战的进度将会显示在此处。OK。实战指南挑战获得经验点或XP的唯一途径。哦，按加。哦。这是你的巫师等级，从挑战中获得经验值可以提高你的等级与战力。OK， 实战指南会追踪你目前挑战进度，选择挑战选单以继续。OK， 首章实战指南解锁一个新的挑战类别，你在冒险过程中解锁新挑战将会出现在这里。选择这个实战指南页面。每个挑战都有不同的层级，每一层都会有解锁特殊奖励，包含外观、重要强化道具。必须从挑战选单中领取奖励，经常回来领取你解锁的奖励哦。OK。
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
哦，你在楼上，等一下，我再吃一下东西。好吃。
Ah, good timing.
哦，
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
哦，有呼噜焰快速穿梭点，随时开启地图，快速前往任何已发现的呼噜焰。OK， 按键。哦， 霍格华兹分为2个主要区域，地图左侧是学生和教授居住的地方，包括各学院交易厅和大厅。选择大厅区域以继续这个点。绿色的是已经发现了火焰，包含你所属的学院交易厅。灰色呼噜焰就是还没有发现的位置。OK。地图右侧找到各个学术与据点，包括天文塔、图书馆和温室。好嘛，选择图书馆附属区域的这个旗子继续。好，卫斯理教授已经帮你解锁了中央大厅呼噜焰。好的，这一个绿色对不对？有了，穿梭。哇，那我不就不会迷路了吗？
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
OK。
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
哦。
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
哦。
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
OK。那我问一下那个，哎，为什么一直往下？奇怪。我的按键怎么了？没关系。
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
哦，那这个呢？
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
好哦。
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
奶油啤酒。好，谢谢你，教授。
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
并不简单，不只是什么寻找归宿、绕远路来到城堡这样吧。我要回哪一个啊？ 他是认为这个，可是我们不认为的话，我选择不是这样的。
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
OK， 好，接下来是与费格教授交谈。好的，费格教授交谈是吧？好。
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
绝妙开脱之词哦。嘛也是啊，对啊，我也算是说谎啊。
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
OK， 打开地图是吧？好，打开地图，选择这种金黄色的 mark 的话是主线任务。完成主线任务可推展故事剧情，解锁新功能，并获得经验值。好的。部分任务需要满足咒语及或等级的要求才能解锁，所以它会显示一个锁头的金色框。在这种情况下，你必须先达到指定等级及或获得所需咒语才能启动。新咒语可透过完成教授指派的这个作业或作为任务奖励获得。好的，好，追踪。我要先上，我要先上这一个。
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
诶，火米村有奥利凡德。魔法罗盘。魔法罗盘是啥？哦，丝棒。哦，这样吗？酷诶！我想先看看这里有没有什么东西。哦，咦，理论的艾弗利，等一下，我还是先去上课好了。我还是先去上课再说。哦，这什么？拜拜。瞬间直接逃避了，没关系，我先上课。出席黑魔法防御术课程，好的，这边可以啊，耶！新的呼噜宴地点，那这边还有吗？没有了。OK， 好。走这边，我直接跑步好了。走这边。哦，到了，等下这边有，耶！刚刚看到地图上面有任务开始。
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
哦 ，Leviosa， 稳住，一样来学习喽。哈。
Levioso.
嘿嘿。不过刚刚那个教授讲的话，
Now, let's try something a little larger.
简单咒语嘛，那根本就不用。其实说真的，一般简单咒语也可以致人死于重伤的，所以也不用一定要及时咒还是什么的啊，不是吗？啊天
Let us begin with the basic cast.
OK，
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
嗯，
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
哦，
Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
嗯哼，
Levioso.
哦
Now, the basic cast. Well done.
哦，哦，
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
OK， 看我的厉害。
This can't be your first duel.
等一下，他刚刚打的位置啊，我忘记。等一下啊！等一下。
How's the view? You're good. How perceptive.
哎，我忘记
Levioso is quite effective.
我忘记我的那个要怎么那个了。
Hardly good at this, are you? I know. Levioso! What are you doing up there?
Watch your opponent decides to attack or defend yourself.
等一下，这个怎么按？哦，我都忘记了。呀，
You're not gonna make this easy, are you? Protego. Protego? Complicates things.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Stupid one. Stupid one. Levioso.
哦，天哪，还有浪费药水，我可以重来吗？我真的忘记了这个破心物主用了。
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
Thank you.
I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around. Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore. You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
这边好像有东西耶。
Revelio.
哦，耶！布里迪，布里迪黑骷髅，好不好？感谢观看我影片，喜欢的话可以按赞分享哦，也可以订阅我支持我一下哦，谢谢，拜拜。